Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Paul Waldom here. Um, this is going to be from the recording that I accidentally did not know that was going to be a problem. The first problem was that there was a tattoo on Taco Waldom's hand in when I played for it, so that video will be only for recording purposes only, for that matter, for something like that though. And I had to delete the character for something like that, but let's get underway with how the Division 2 went. It went pretty good, actually, to be honest, though. Jonathan was right. Lots of praises on that game, for that matter. I asked him, well, who's this fecker that take over New York? Maybe he will give me some answers by the time this video is done, for that matter, to figure out what the name of this character is. It's somebody that's something like some kind of Megaroth in New York, but we don't know for sure. But let's talk about the main campaign. The main campaign is amazing. I just happened to do the main campaign. For that, I want to ask Jonathan for help, so that way, so we can work here as a team for that man on the Division 2 when he plays the Division 2. So by 2. Anyway, I'll give him some backup. So that plus, you can call backup when you're in the middle of a mission to help you out, for that matter. I did it before we went on a mission, got some good backups, so now it's good. You only get allowed to have 4 people, so tell me know that. I mean, it's 5, I can't remember what, but that's how the backup works. When you have big trouble or something like that, the backup can be confirmed by any people that will play with you and stuff like that. At first, I was having a hard time this morning setting it up. Because Sammy know I thought there was something wrong with the system or something wrong with something like they did with WWE 2K22, thinking though that it was all power. Turned out though there was an error, so I had to restart the console, thus getting the online access I need to play the Division. And lo and behold, it worked. For that matter. So it worked finally, and Tammy know we are ready to do what we can for this mission that we're going to do. There is lots of bounties that Jonathan mentioned that I was totally upset about, but not anymore thanks to the Division. If I wanted to help him out with the bounties, I would, for that matter. So, thanks to Jonathan giving it last night, I'd be able to have a chance to play the Division, for that matter. So, good for Jonathan, good for me, for that matter. However, though, I won't be playing the Division like all the time, though. There might be some cases where I have to record a Soul Calibur scene or something like that, which we'll get in a minute, for that matter, and stuff like that too, for that matter. So I won't be able to say hey, I need to do something else, or won't be able to be at the Division for on. I'm like, hey John, I gotta do something for my channel, or saying something for that matter, and stuff like that too, for that matter. So let's hope something like that beforehand, though. Okay, the next up is Maspero. Before we get to the Soul Calibur thing, Maspero made an announcement, I believe, on tuning for multiplayer, for that matter, for both PvE and P versus V versus V, and that was it from them. Hoping that we get the release date by Friday, which is tomorrow. Hoping that by Friday we will have a chance to I can have a chance to play Maspero. We're finally with the controllers that I have beforehand, though. Unfortunately, though, I'm running another new controller for that matter. I'm going to have to ask Dad about that one. Maybe I can order it online or something like that. For that matter, go to GameStop to get it. But I'm not so sure if that's going to be a possibility for that matter. But we'll have to wait and see to figure out what I can do with that. But until then, I'm stuck with connecting this controller to that and that controller to that for right now. So one controller at a time. So not something that I'm not proud of, but hey, what you're going to do, for that matter. So, for that matter. So, X72 had some bad news, but that was like I'll share the bad news to you guys, because the bad news was right here. Something about, about removing the functionalizations of multiplayer. They retired the service like in March 28, 2022. I guess they knew that there weren't a lot of multiplayer. I only played a couple matches. I thought Jonathan and I will do so too. But technically, no. Technically, no. They knew that they did not know how many players were going to play the multiplayer when they first came out, or something like that, and then they just had to cancel it due to the fact, though, that the challenges was something that players might be interested in, but multiplayer they remove all of that and stuff like that too for them. I don't know if they did the same thing with the console version or not, but we're not gonna find out. So, but not saying I'm not upset or angry at them. It was the tough decision they ever made, and probably though they made the right call by disconnecting it. Not saying I'm not supportive of that concept, but they made the right call to disconnect that, and I feel disappointed because sadly, though, me and Jonathan were going to have a chance to play it together. It was really, of course, but since that's not going to happen, let's hope though that that will be good. All right, and finally, the Soul Calibur AI battles and stuff like that too for them, like WWE stuff or stuff like that too for them. So technically, though, I have given myself some requests or maybe some fan requests. I don't know what that is. Fan requests or other requests saying that they want a return of Soul Calibur 6 AI battles. I don't know if it was a fan request or just something I had in my head that I thought was a fan request. But anyway, it's back. It's back. So technically, we are good to go for that matter. For that reason, I did the first one, so technically, you will receive the second one soon if I don't get distracted by playing the Division 2 with John, that is. So, with that being said, though, it's not a bad thing or other stuff too. It's just that though I haven't played Soul Calibur for like probably maybe 5 years. When I started playing Soul Calibur 5 years ago, it was just came out, and then other stuff came out, then the cancellation of Season Pass free, which I don't have to accept it and move on. Other people accept it and move on, so technically they've been playing Soul Calibur non-stop, for that matter. So I haven't played online. I was planning on to, but technically I got so caught up with customization characters and stuff like that, I didn't even bother turning on the online switch, so... But I'm sure other people have, but not me, of course, because Sammy and I have been more focused on creating characters, getting characters from different people, and that sort of stuff. So my online switch is off till further notice, which means not because it's disconnected or anything, because sometimes I don't like losing, or I just don't want to play it at all, for that matter. But if you guys want me to request on doing an online match stuff, then I will do what I can for that matter. So that's something that I can do and understand that beforehand, though. But until then, there'll be no online matches for me to record or anything else. Other than the AI matches, I haven't used the controllers for a long time since I did the stuff for AI stuff. And also the show for WWE, not going to have it for a while. Not because I don't like making shows. It's just that though it's just a little too much challenging and other stuff too for that matter for me to handle. And I only got one WWE stuff on my Fast Life. I might do more in the near future, but that's what you're going to get for right now. So I can't extract it right now, but I'll try copying it and see what I can do with pasting it and all. But that's that, I guess. So anyway, though, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stuff like that too. My chance to play the first time playing Division 2 will be on there, but it's going to be silent for me, for you guys to hear my voice rather than hearing the gameplay. But, however, though, if you guys are interested for me playing the Division on the Xbox thing and will hear my voice, then that'll be great. But until then, I hope you all have a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on in the next video. Later.